And now for something completely different.
Welcome to Cinematic Relief, a Thunder and Lightning podcast. I'm Thunder,
I'm Lightning.
and today we have Monsoon with us.
Hi.
I should have. You sounded like Kirby.
Hi.
Now you sound more like Kirby. I want to see you guys. Hold on. Hang on.
I don't know.
There
Who
we
he
go.
thinks he is. He can look at us.
Hey guys. Today we watched Pixar's Onward,
Yes.
starring
Mhm.
Tom Holland and Chris Pratt, and I'm pretty sure the mom was Julia
Brad
Louise-Dreyfus.
Chris.
And Brad Chris.
Brad and Chris.
You guys have seen it before, yes?
Yeah.
Both of you?
Yep.
Mhm. This was
I've-
your first viewing.
This is my first viewing, so I guess I'll start.
Okay.
Uh,
You seemed, if I may, you seemed uninterested at first, but I feel like it grew on you.
yeah. So that's exactly where I was mentally watching this because, I don't know if any of us noticed. I'm an adult now, so every time I watch a children's movie, that's basically the mentality I have,
Mhm.
where I'm just like, all right, okay, it is for kids. Like, I didn't need the whole beginning part. Like, I get it. It's a world. You don't have to. It's a world where it's like
yeah.
modern technology, but it's all D&D. I get it. You don't have to like explain it to me.
Yeah.
And then the scene where like it's revealed that he's a centaur and not a dude riding a horse.
Mhm.
I was just like, he's a centaur, you know. So I was definitely like skeptical, but I ended up really liking it. The ending was incredible.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
It was like, I don't know when the last time I had popcorn was, but
Oh
I
God.
just, coughed up a popcorn kernel. Like a dog would. Yeah, no, the ending was really cool. The ending was the best part. It was like, I don't know. Even though it was like filled with magic and adventure and stuff, I really felt like it was missing that,
Yeah.
like a
Mhm.
big D&D action scene.
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like that was it at the end. And I'm sorry, I skipped right to the end. Something that I noticed, and you guys noticed also, but I feel like some people wouldn't. When the dragon was made out of school parts.
Mhm.
So when he roared, his roar was the like bell, the
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
time for the next class bell. I thought that was really cool. But no, I liked it. It was the people who said I should watch it because I would like it were right. It was good.
Yeah.
It wasn't too. Sometimes Disney and especially Pixar movies can get a little like, and now it's sad, and it just like fucking punches you in the face with like, you're sad now. And I feel like this one didn't do that.
That's one of the main reasons why I like this one.
Yeah, because like it was sad, but it wasn't like, fucking
Yeah.
be sad, bitch.
It's
Yeah.
not like Up, where
Over the top,
it's like
right?
10 minutes into the film, you're like instantly like bawling
No,
your
yeah,
eyes out.
I haven't seen every Pixar film, but most Pixar films have that one.
Well, I think they realize they're starting to get the stereotype of, it's the cry movies.
Right.
You're gonna be sad with this one.
Well, also, and maybe I'm wrong, especially with this one, but more so, like, what am I trying to say? Adults watch these movies,
Mhm.
right? And I feel like, obviously, Toy Story 4 is a movie that is going to have an audience filled with adults, maybe because they grew up on Toy Story.
Mhm.
But Onward, even though it's a brand new IP, I feel like they're still anticipating adults in the audience because it's
It's Pixar.
about D&D, and
Mhm.
also some people just like Pixar films.
Also, it stars 2 MCU.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
People.
That's crazy. Also, I feel like we as a community didn't talk about that enough. I get what I'm saying is I liked it, and I can see why people like it. I was the same way with Frozen. People were like, watch Frozen, you'll love it. I was like, okay, and then I watched it, and in the beginning I was like, sure, and then by the end I was like, that's the best Pixar movie ever made.
It's not a Pixar movie, though. It's a Disney
Oh, you're right. No, sorry, you're right.
movie.
I keep forgetting
Christ,
because
just tell
Disney.
he's
Disney.
out. He's out of the podcast.
Moana's not Pixar either, right? That's
It's
Disney.
Disney.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. That's
That's
the
cool.
other. That's the other thing I meant to bring up with this movie because it's Pixar, and I feel like Pixar's compared to Disney has sort of been dropping the ball lately.
Mm.
But Toy
Mhm.
Story 4 was really good. We were talking about that a bit, and this one was really good. I liked it a lot. What was the other? Was there another Pixar film? Like, what was the most recent Pixar film besides those two? Cars 3, I guess.
No.
uh,
There's a Cars 4.
Day of the Dead,
There wasn't a Cars 4.
Oh, Coco.
Coco.
Oh, I haven't seen Coco. Maybe
Coco's
I'll check
good.
that
Me
out.
either.
Yeah, I've heard people, but that one, I've heard people say that one's like sad, like the other ones.
Oh, I'm sure it is. It's Pixar.
not- I wouldn't say it's like too sad. I mean, like it can get emotional. Like here's my thing. Pixar films can get emotional, but like I don't think they're like supposed to be like relatively sad. Like they're portraying like life in like a really like nuanced way. Like for example, with Toy Story, like you're seeing life as a toy through the eyes of actual toys, and like what happens when we grow up, we just throw our toys away, we give them away, but then we don't realize like
Speak for yourself.
yeah, but do you play actively with your toys?
You'll never know now, will you?
That depends. Are Amiibos toys?
Right. Yeah, but do you actually,
No. Are Amiibos toys?
do you love them?
No. No, you're missing the point. Are Amiibos toys?
I don't know.
Yes or no? Chris,
Yes.
yes?
Yes.
Then
Yeah.
yes, I do play with my toys.
But like the stuffed animal that you had when you were like 5, like do you still have that?
Yeah,
Yes,
you can
it's
touch
right
it.
behind
You're
you.
in arm's reach.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
reach behind you.
we punched him in
there
a
it is.
We punched him in a skit
Yeah.
multiple times.
Yeah, but I mean like play with it, not abuse it.
I mean,
That's what
well-
I
I
mean.
cuddle. I mean, I cuddle with it every night,
There
and
we
it helps
go.
me go to sleep.
So like
I punch it.
so Pixar is essentially
Chris does beat the shit out of it. I help. It's not just Chris.
Pixar is essentially taking that perspective and like making it like
When are they gonna make a movie where you beat the shit out of your stuffed animals?
oh my god.
I'd like to make a statement. We made that skit. We did set him up in front of the mixer for quite a few episodes of this. Actually,
He
until
says we. You did that.
I did it. He also had a bandana that I made out of the mic holder.
Oh.
We did that all the way till we moved the mixer off the bed.
He's supposed to have a hat and shoes. They're somewhere in here. They're probably in the closet that no one will ever get to.
But
Okay.
anyways, like as I was saying, Pixar has like that kind of like, it kind of takes like these perspectives that you'd never like expect. Like who would ever expect a modern day D&D setting where like two brothers go off on like a journey to discover their dad, and yeah, it can get emotional at the end, but like it's still like that's like wouldn't you go on a quest to see your loved one again?
Yeah.
So
Have either of you seen Bright, the Netflix original movie Bright?
No.
no,
It's made by Max Landis. Fuck that guy, and it stars Will Smith. It's basically this in concept. Like it's the modern world, but there's like swords and magic wands and dragons and stuff.
Mhm.
And Will Smith is a cop, and I have not seen it, but I've heard about it. The whole thing is like he is a human cop, and he gets partnered with an orc cop, and orcs are like
Prejudiced against-
stereotyped
right.
and
Okay.
and yeah, prejudice is just against. And Will Smith is like, no, it's cool. And then they find a magic wand, which is like, there's no more of these anymore. Oh, it's so powerful. I thought it was interesting that there's like 2 movies ever that have done this.
Right.
Is that a movie? I thought it was a series.
No, it's a movie. It's a Netflix movie.
Oh, okay.
I think, actually, now that I think about it, I think Bright was the first Netflix movie because they were just TV shows for a while. And then I think Bright was the first Netflix movie. And then they were like, oh, we do movies now.
Okay.
Because they just released another movie the other day. That Project Power movie.
Oh,
with,
yeah.
what's that dude's name? Jamie Foxx?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And JGL. No, that's what it reminded me of, even though I've never seen Bright. I heard it wasn't that great. But
I
this
think
movie
she's
was.
looking it up right now.
I mean, I can tell you that it exists.
It does exist.
Yeah. Interesting.
But yeah, I liked this movie. Did you guys what are some insightful thoughts from you guys on your second viewing?
I think, like, I mean, this is my honest opinion. I don't really like Ian. I mean,
Is that the main character
yeah,
one?
that's the main character. He's like
Yeah.
the skittish, like anxious, nervous
Yeah.
elf. Like I get like he's like anxious and that kind of stuff, but he doesn't have to be like
A jerk sometimes.
yeah, like he's a real jerk to Barley, and I don't like that.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
And like Barley's just trying to be like supportive and like all that kind of stuff, but like
There's much better ways he could have gone about saying, "Hey, I can do it myself."
Right.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's
I'm behind that.
I've read like a lot of books where like just the main characters like and like also in a lot of anime like the main character's like it's just like nervous. He doesn't have the guts to like speak up for himself. He doesn't. And then like as the quest goes on, like he starts learning these things. Like
I mean, that's sort of what My Hero is, except the guy in My Hero's got superpowers.
right.
So
Yeah.
and once he gets superpowers, it's fine.
Yeah, but at least he's not like trying to like put his big brother down or like put his other classmates down. Like in this one, he just like he just thinks that Barley's an idiot, and I really don't like that
Yeah.
about it. And like also, I think the only I wouldn't say that like, I mean it is a good movie, but like I just think like they could have like toned down like the like Ian is like all he's nervous, but he also like puts down his brother a lot. He just thinks like he's a screw up.
Yeah.
I'm quoting the movie.
That's
right
the
there.
other thing. Barley doesn't really have an arc. He kind of starts a screw up and then realizes he's a screw up and then ends a screw up.
I mean, he didn't.
Yeah,
really
but he fixes. He was right the whole time.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. No, that was pretty cool. No, but I'm just saying like he's clearly a screw up, right? Quote unquote. And then the whole scene where he's like, "Am I a screw up?" And then the Tom Holland's character's like, "Yeah." And then at the end of the movie, when he meets his dad, he basically implies that his dad was like, "Eh."
See, I think.
And then he
that's
just buys a new van, as if to symbolize like, "No, I'm not going to change."
I
I mean, granted,
I
he is a
think he's-
19-year-old doing a gap year. I don't think he has that much money to buy
I-
like a classy new van or something like that.
I think there are no classy vans. I just want to put that on record right now. I love vans. I want a van myself. There is no like luxury van. I think he's the only character in the whole show that's comfortable with who he is and knows what he is.
Barley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think everybody sees him as a screw up, but I think he knows who he truly is, and I think by the end of the movie we find he's not a screw up. He's just different.
Yeah.
And also, like
He never needed an arc.
like for example, like Bronco, the cop who's like
Stepdad.
yeah, the boyfriend
Oh,
of,
right.
of
Yeah.
the mother.
Yeah.
Like he actually like takes to Barley's like point of like way of thinking because like like at the very beginning like he's like like Barley's like centaurs could run like 70 miles per hour and Bronco's like no, I don't need that, I have a car. But then like at the very end he's like Bronco's like I was born to run. Release
Right.
the Fabio hair, then he starts running off into the
Yeah,
sunset.
that was a clear reference to the man Fabio, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
probably. Did you? I don't know if you caught this. When he's calling her, the mother, his name. Did you see his name?
Yeah, it was my
In her
main
phone?
man, but
Yeah.
It
main
was main
spelled.
man. Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought that was funny.
Yeah, that was cool.
Also,
No,
they
it-
put
there's a-
Marvin Gaye in as a ringtone.
Yeah.
There was a lot of like stuff like that. Like his laugh was like a horse's whinny,
Right.
Yeah.
and the toll. It was a toll bridge and
With
a
a
toll.
troll.
Holy
A
shit!
troll and
A troll and toad. No.
troll
kidding.
and toad.
Troll and toll built bridge.
It was a toll.
Bridge.
Manned by a troll.
Yes.
Yes.
A toll trolled by a troll.
Right. It was a pun because trolls live under bridges.
Yeah.
Get it?
I got it. I don't think you got
No,
it.
I didn't. I remarked on how big that person was for their little station, and you were like, "But it's a bridge troll." I was like, "Ah!"
Speaking of trolls, next cinematic relief, or it was the past cinematic relief,
Yeah.
we watched Troll Hunter.
The last one, where this is gonna go up second,
Yeah.
I think.
Um,
I guess it doesn't have to. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Troll Hunter was good. Oops.
Was it a bop or flop?
What?
Let's talk about the Manticore in the Manticore's Tavern and how cool that arc was.
That was cool. That was
Octavia Spencer. I like her.
What happened?
The Manticore is voiced by Octavia
Oh.
Spencer,
Yes.
who
Yeah.
like has portrayed like many a excellent strong female lead.
Good.
She's a Oscar award winner, so
That's good.
yeah.
No, that part was awesome. That part reminded me of, like, I don't know. There's always that one part in a Pixar film where it's like, now we're here. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
No,
That's
I
a bad
know
way of
Now
explaining
we're
it. But
here.
there's
like
always
Pizza Planet and Toy
Yes,
Story.
yes,
no, I
yes,
got the
there's-
same exact feeling. I love that
There's
feeling.
Pizza Planet. There's Al's Toy Barn in the
Mhm.
second one.
Oh.
I know exactly
And
what
then
you
there's
mean.
like Sunnyside Daycare in 3.
No. Because Sunnyside Daycare is like the main setting. You know, I feel like the one in that is the like playground when they go outside and they're like on a stealth mission.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of a non-Toy Story
Yeah.
example.
Up when they're finally at not at Paradise Falls, but across from Paradise Falls.
No, I don't know. There's always it's just the thing in the movie where it's like
Is it like the catalyst for the whole adventure? Or?
no, it's just the thing where it's like this isn't really what the main plot is about, but we're gonna do this for a
Oh,
little
it's like
bit.
like a starting point.
But
or
it's like its own contained
Yeah.
like
like
story.
a pit stop.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe like an Up, like when they're on the bad guy's blimp for the first time, maybe.
Yeah, when they think he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they think
yeah.
that's
I gotcha.
that's a good example.
I
yeah.
gotcha.
There's live action segments in WALL-E. People forget that. I just like to remind people.
Oh yeah,
sometimes.
there is.
Yeah,
There
it's Fred
are.
Willard, rest in peace. So
You're right.
yeah, Fred
Oh,
Willard's.
I thought you were being cute. but
No,
no,
Fred
he's
Willard's
straight up-
totally dead.
Yeah. Damn.
now,
This took a very
now I'm all sad about
dark
Fred
turn.
Willard. No,
Pixar.
Damn it, Pixar.
Damn it, Pixar! You made me think about Fred Willard again.
Do you want to know a fun fact about him?
About Fred Willard, sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
God.
He took a picture with every celebrity he's been in a movie with.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he just took a selfie, like from the 60s.
That's cool.
that's
He's been
cool.
taking selfies with celebrities he's in movies with.
Is there like a website, like
I'm
a
sure you
blog
could find 'em
dedicated
all.
to this?
Yeah, I'm sure you could find them all.
It's not what I'm doing right now. I promise. I have more sinister intentions.
Oh, God.
With this web browser.
But I like the Manticore. I want a movie about the Manticore.
There's probably gonna be like a short.
I bet you there's
Story.
a,
You know
what?
Yeah, I bet you there's like
A
a
short film
fucking
about that.
Tomater short you can go look
Yeah.
up.
This is super a Goofy movie, right?
Essentially.
No. You know a Goofy movie. You've seen it?
Yeah, yes.
On their trip, when they stop at like the crappy amusement park with possums,
Yeah.
or at the
Oh, that part's
or
terrifying.
at the hotel. Not Pixar, but it gives me that same
Right,
feeling.
yeah.
And I'm just like, I love this. If this whole movie was this, I'd be down.
Oh, if the whole movie was them hanging out at the hotel?
Or something.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the park.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I'm just there's points in Disney movies where it should not entertain me as much as it does, but I'm just like, yes, more
Yeah.
of this. I want
Yeah.
more of this.
Can I also mention that Onward is the first Pixar film to canonically have a LGBT.
Yeah.
Q
Yeah,
Did you
I-
pick
so
up on
I-
that?
character.
I heard that in the news because everyone was fucking talking about it, and I was waiting because like my whole thing, I'm on that like anti J.K. Rowling
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
trip right now, and I'm like, I saw the character, I was like, well, there she is.
Oh.
She better reference her lesbian relationship, or she's not lesbian, and then she did. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, like some people like wanted to like boycott this movie because of that. I'm like,
Jesus.
really? Like even like.
Oh,
when
you
I-
mean like you mean like
homophobic,
homophobic
yeah.
people? Wow.
And like I
just
was
because of the
one line.
the character
The
had like
offhanded, you could have missed it entirely line.
Like when I
Right.
was like when I first like heard about it, I was like, oh, like maybe it's like very very obvious. I don't know.
no.
But then
I mean,
and then like she like says that one line. I'm like, that's ridiculous.
Because sometimes like
Even if it was obvious, that'd still be ridiculous.
well yeah don't boycott shit because you
because you're homophobic.
you share you don't share beliefs with it but
I think there were also like other people who were like extremely disappointed that it was just like that one line. But I'm also
Oh,
thinking to
well,
myself
yeah.
like, I mean, like it's Pixar. Like they have like like barriers to like push through, aka like
Yeah,
getting
you
through the
got to take it a
homophobic-
step at a time.
Yeah,
type
and
of
I
thing.
think this was a good first step.
yeah.
And I think the final step, whenever that comes,
Main
is going to be a
character?
gay main character.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think the movie's not going to be about it's not going to be a gay journey, but
Right.
it'll won't be a secret
Yo,
that the
Onward Part 2, Ian's gay.
Ian's gay.
Actually,
and they
there,
go on an adventure
actually,
to
there
find
were
out he's
theories
gay.
about he was gay, just because like
There was
of
no point in this movie where his sexuality is brought up
No.
at all.
No,
No,
they
he's
were-
also like 14, I think.
16.
14 or 15. Oh, 16.
It was his 16th birthday.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
No, like they were like on Tumblr. There were like little like things where like, oh my god, he's wearing flannel. He knows how to sew, and I'm like, okay. There's like stereotypes, but like that doesn't necessarily mean that he's gay. I mean, it wouldn't be a problem if he was gay, but still.
I'm not gay. It would be a problem if I was, but I'm not gay. What are you talking about? What's a Pixar movie? Name anyone.
Frozen.
Frozen not Pixar, it's Disney.
Oh Christ, we just went over this. I'm sorry. Toy Story.
Keep up. Okay, you're off the
Nemo.
podcast now.
No, she said up. She said up. Your Cars. Cars.
Did he do one about cars? I know exactly what you're doing.
No, he did one about Up though. We'll do Up.
There we go.
She said Up.
Oh,
You said Frozen. You fucked up twice.
No,
he
I
was
know.
dead, and it's Disney.
Wow.
Not Pixar.
Who's dead?
Roger Ebert when Frozen came out.
Oh, well, sorry. Jesus.
Know your
A meta screw up.
Know your Roger Ebert lore.
God.
That sound was me smacking Chris right across his open mouth. No, Onward was good, and Onward. No,
Onion.
Onward.
Onion.
Onward was good, and I think that if I watch it again, it'll still be good.
Yeah.
Like there's some movies that I'm like, I'm good.
I
Like,
was
that
a little
good,
worried
but-
this time through because, full disclosure, this was not the movie we intended to watch
No,
today,
we were going to watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but it's not
which
on
is
Netflix.
a big gear change.
Yes,
I'm getting
yeah.
ready for Tarantino. Then you say we're going to watch a Pixar movie.
I
I had to put, and I was a little disappointed.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was on Netflix for I think 3 weeks. And
Yeah,
that's
no
it.
and then
kidding.
took it
Which is
off.
so weird because a lot of his movies have lived on Netflix for
Oh, yeah.
years.
Oh, yeah.
There's like Django Unchained
And Hateful Eight, and I'm pretty sure
Inglourious
there's more than that.
Bastards.
Yes. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Yeah.
You've
yeah.
seen Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah, I
right?
love that film. I've seen
Yeah.
6 times.
There we go.
Then you're going to love Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yay! Isn't
Uh-huh.
Maya Hawke in it? Robin from.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. I like her.
Anyway.
She's cool.
What did Mr. Ebert say?
Oh, you want to
about-
move to Ebert?
Yeah.
You got to do the song.
I'm not gonna do the song.
You made the song. You got to do the song occasionally.
Not this time,
Why?
because I did it last time in the
No, you
Troll
didn't.
Hunter video,
Oh, did you?
the one we haven't recorded yet.
Oh.
All right, Chris and Pauline, but Chris first. How
Oh.
many stars out of 4 do you think Roger Ebert
Up.
gave Up?
I'm gonna go with a conservative 2.5.
Okay. What do you think Roger Ebert gave?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be a little bit more hopeful. 3.
Roger Ebert gave Up a 4 out of 4.
Good.
Yes.
All right. Good.
That means it's anywhere between 85 and 100. No.
Here's
Yeah,
my
right?
thing. I feel like Ebert. I thought that. I mean, I always thought this, but people can be very biased against animation because, like, ooh, if it's animation, it's gonna be for kids.
Well,
like,
that's definitely him.
it's it's like, do you let your kids watch South Park or Family Guy? I don't think so.
Well, some people do.
Sorry, I just looked down and got instantly mad.
Oh.
What the fuck? I thought it was a flock of birds. It's a radio. It's a car radio.
A flock of
Does
birds
he
just
start off?
singing.
Hold on. Can I make a few?
Yeah, make some. We're at the point now where I think there's a new part of this bit where you make some. What do
Yeah.
you call it? Predictions.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna make a few, so don't give me a yes or no.
Of course. Yeah. Well, I haven't read it yet.
He's gonna comment on the kid's weight.
Okay. Okay.
He's
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
to comment on how racially ambiguous he is.
Okay.
Because he could be Asian, he could be Hispanic. he
There's
could
no
be-
way that he uses big words like racially ambiguous, but
No, he's gonna say the little fat insert racial slur.
yeah. No, of course.
Something. It's gonna be. He's gonna comment on how he didn't like the whole his wife died montage.
Well, he gave it. We are looking at a 4 out of. We are looking down the
True.
barrel of a loaded 4 out of 4.
I
True.
think that he's gonna say that he was surprised that Pixar put that like very emotionally heavy scene in the very beginning of the film, but he's gonna also say that it worked very well.
Don't give him too much credit, Pauline.
I mean, I don't know. Like, that's probably the only good part about the review that's gonna happen.
Can I throw a freebie in there?
Yeah.
He's gonna compare it to another movie, and it's probably not gonna be another Pixar movie.
So the title, because I found the titles. The title of this review, Up.
Nice.
Excellent, beautiful.
Up is a wonderful film with characters who are as believable as any characters can be, who spend much of their time floating above the rainforests of Venezuela. They have tempers, problems, and obsessions. They are cute and goofy, but they aren't cute in a... All right, hey, what's this word? They aren't cute in a blank way.
Speaking of words, I used ambiguous, right?
T-A...
Treacly way, a little,
What's treacly?
like, kind of like... I feel like it'd be like, it's so cute that it's off-putting.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you used ambiguous correctly.
Cool.
They're cute and goofy, but they aren't cute in a treacly way of little cartoon animals. They're cute in the human way of the animation master Hayao Miyazaki. So you were
What?
right. He's
yeah.
compared. He's once again, no children's film will ever be as good as fucking Ghibli movies. According to this dude.
That was my freebie. That
Yeah.
one I knew was going to happen just because I know who this person is.
2 of the 3 central characters are cranky old men, which is a wonder in... Oh, that's why he fucking loved it.
Oh, because it's about cranky.
Because it's about him. This movie's about him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
2 of the 3
I
central...
don't think that he had a redemption arc in life like Carl did.
Damn,
No,
no,
absolutely
he didn't.
not.
You're right.
Which is a wonder in this youth-obsessed era. Yeah, literally. He's like, all these kids movies for kids about kids.
Make one about
Make
grumpy
one
old
about
white men like
grumpy old
me.
white men. Up doesn't think all heroes must be young or sweet, although the third important character is a nervy kid. Nervy.
Interesting.
This is another masterwork from Pixar, which is leading the charge in modern animation. The movie was directed by Pete Docter.
This
who-
almost sounds like a regular person's review so
I know,
far.
right?
I'm kind of scared.
I can't wait. Ooh, I see the word 3D. The movie was directed by Pete Docter, who also directed Monsters Inc., wrote Toy Story, and was a co-writer on WALL-E before leaving to devote full time to this project. So Docter is one of the leading artists of this latest renaissance of animation. Talk normal. The movie will be shown in 3D in some theaters, about which I will say nothing.
Nice.
About which I will say nothing except to advise you to save the extra money and see it in 2D. That I will agree with. If the problem is money, see it in 2D. One of the film's qualities that is likely to be diminished by 3D is its subtle and beautiful color palette. Up, like Finding Nemo, Toy Story, Shrek, and Lion King, uses colors in a way particularly suited to its context. I know what review we're looking up next time. Oh, and it's about... okay, yeah, we're doing Shrek and Troll Hunter.
Yes.
Maybe you already heard it. Up tells a story of tickling...
Tickling?
Up tells a story as tickling to the imagination as the magical animated films of my childhood, when I naively thought that because their colors were brighter, their characters were outlined more defined, and their plots were simpler, they were actually more realistic than regular films.
Hold on.
Wow.
So he's just describing being a child.
Time out.
Yeah, what's up?
Snow White.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
ancient movie.
Yeah, from 1934, I think.
Yeah, he did a review on that, didn't he?
Yeah, I think we read it.
Yeah, okay. What does he mean, the penny cartoons at the Nickelodeons between the picture movies? What is he talking about?
Like-
the cartoons when he was... does he mean
like-
fucking Mickey Mouse, silent ass black and white Mickey Mouse?
Like
Is that
very
what he's talking about?
Cuphead-esque films.
Yeah.
Benny Booth.
He's like, this is nothing compared to those.
Yeah, the old Cuphead film
Get
that the games
ready
are based
for a
off of.
walk.
Yeah.
That was a joke. That was a goof for the podcast. It begins with a romance as sweet and lovely as I can recall in feature animation. As any I can recall in feature animation. And then the plot. And then the plot...
God, way to just spoil every movie you've ever reviewed.
He talks
We've
about
even
how...
stopped talking about what the movie's about, really, in this... You know what I mean? We don't even give plot synopsis anymore.
Because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm
I
assuming...
assume if you're listening to this podcast, you've seen the movie
You've
we're
either-
talking about.
You've either seen it or you don't care about spoilers.
Yeah.
Because you feel like you won't see it or whatever.
And if you haven't seen it, please go watch it. It's very good. It's on Disney Plus.
What are we talking about?
I think she's talking about this movie.
Oh,
in
Onward. Yeah,
particular.
Onward's good.
Oh,
Yeah, if
and,
you have-
and also Up.
It's just a deal. Yeah,
Up was a good one to do for this movie.
he talks about how it's poetic and touching. Film focuses on Carl. That's the name of the old man. What he wasn't counting on was an inadvertent stowaway, Russell. Wow, it took him a long time to talk about Russell.
Yeah, dude.
A
You mean the
dutiful wilderness explorer who looks Asian American.
Hey, there we go.
No, not stop with the finger guns. That wasn't ambiguous. He like pinpointed
But he's
what.
wrong because they didn't give Carl a race.
No, he's wrong.
He's
but
Do
he
you mean
racist.
Russell?
no he
Russell, that's what I meant.
Okay.
he's wrong. But you didn't. You said he was going to be ambiguous, and he was like, "I've got it."
I want to rewind the tape because I think maybe he went about it as a racist old man would, though. That's kind of what I was getting at.
No,
He-
yeah, it was definitely.
He made the call himself.
No,
what
it was
what he
definitely in the first sentence of talking about this character. He talks about the airship.
Russell's design was based on Pixar animator Peter Son, who is Korean American.
Well, there you
But
go.
they didn't say what ethnicity he was in the movie.
He's voiced by Japanese American too.
Listen, Pauline, that's enough crap out of you.
East Asian Americans have positively noted Pixar's first casting of an East Asian lead character.
Thank you for filling the dead air while I find the next paragraph I'm going to read. The adventures on the jungle plateau are satisfying in a mummy/Tomb Raider. Hold on, we'll get back to that in
Wow.
a sec. A mummy/Tomb Raider/Indiana Jones sort of way, but they aren't the whole point of the film. This isn't a movie like Monsters vs. Aliens, which is mostly just frenetic action. There
Wow.
are stakes here and personalities involved, and two old men battling
two
Two old
for-
men.
Two old men battling for meaning in their lives, and a kid who, for once, isn't smarter than the adults.
Wait.
And
Wow.
hang on, I'm almost done. This is the end of the thing. And a loyal dog, and an animal sidekick, and always that house and those balloons. Oh yeah, there's like a big bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember the big bird?
Kevin.
So has Roger Ebert played Tomb Raider, or is he referring to the shitty ass bullshit awful Tomb Raider film?
I think he's
Pro-
talking about the
the
movies.
film.
I doubt if you say the game, he's gonna say what? You mean the movie? That sucked. I gave it a 1.75 out of 38 stars.
Well, it did suck. I don't know if it was a 1.75 out of 38, but it did suck. It's a terrible film. I don't know why they did this, and this is a little bit of a tangent. In the first Tomb Raider movie, not the second one for some reason, in the first Tomb Raider, they like pad her breasts to make, like, they give her like
A
they
boob
make her
lift.
breasts look bigger. Not a boob lift. They just enlarge her breasts with like padding and stuff.
Maybe they
And
were.
you can like clearly tell.
Maybe they were trying to make it more like the game.
Yeah, no, they were no one knows how to make
Oh,
a
it's
video
so
game movie. They were
bad.
trying to make it more like the game. But like Angelina Jolie, like
Is a busty woman as
she's
it
got
is.
breasts.
Yeah.
You don't have to make them bigger just because she's playing Laura Croft.
I mean, not anymore though. She got a mastectomy because her family.
no, yeah, of course, yes.
Yeah.
But when Tomb Raider came out,
Yeah, still.
and whoever made the second one was like, no, fuck that. She just used the normal ones that you have already.
Did you guys ever see the third Tomb Raider?
I
like
haven't
the
seen
reboot.
any of them.
Oh no, I refuse. That movie
I-
looks awful.
I the game, not the original game, but like the
Yeah, the new Square Enix remake.
Yeah.
It's based off those, right?
I mean, I think so, but like
Is it supposed to be based off those?
no, it's like a very different story, but I like
Oh.
it. I've seen walkthroughs of it. I actually have it on my PS4 because there was a sale on it. I've gone around to playing it, but it looks pretty good. I mean,
the movie or the
no,
we're talking about
the
movie?
game,
Oh,
the game.
Pauline, this is a movie podcast.
I'm sorry.
You talk about that
I
in
mean,
the regular
I know Roger
podcast.
Ebert was the one who brought up video games, but
Well,
yeah, I think you are right though. Like the movie with like what's her name?
Elisa Vikander.
Yes. It's based off of the new Square Enix game.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think about that.
back to Onward though.
Yes.
Or you mean Ebert?
Oh, are we not done?
Oh, I thought you were gonna like. I'm done with Ebert. I thought you were gonna.
No, he's a crazy old man.
Oh,
I know.
okay.
Who's
I-
biased? Two crazy old men in animated,
Yeah,
animated
he
films.
was stoked that there was an old man. It reminded him of him and his nephew, whatever his name is,
Emil.
Emil.
You gotta remember his name, or he's never gonna come on our podcast.
His name sounds like Enamel.
Oh God. Teeth.
I just want to focus on a kid who, for once, isn't smarter than the adults. This guy is like textbook, like, I'm so old that everyone's young and I hate it. Oh, the page failed. Oh, the internet. Okay, well,
So,
no more
Did
Roger.
he say anything about that in Spirited Away? Because it's literally the whole movie revolves around the kid, the main character, being smarter than her parents, who are consequently turned into pigs.
Right. I don't think we've done him doing Spirited Away.
I think we'd have to watch a Ghibli movie.
I think I think we're gonna have to eventually because Ebert is always like, this animated movie is good, but it was no Princess Mononoke.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Pokemon the first movie's pretty good, but it's not
Spirited
fucking
Away.
Akira.
Akira. Akira's not Ghibli.
No, I know, but that's every review for Pokemon the first movie.
Oh,
It's like
really?
it was lacked substance, like My Neighbor Totoro had.
Oh, you just watched that one.
Yeah, I did.
I hate that film.
I know you do. I know
it's
you
so
do.
boring.
Here's the thing. I'm not gonna say it's my favorite. I wouldn't go as far as to say I hate it.
What's your favorite Ghibli film? Quick.
So I'm biased
Yeah.
because my whole childhood I only saw one.
Is that Spirited Away?
Yeah, and I still love that one. But they are all really good.
What's yours?
Howl's Moving Castle.
That's a good one. My favorite's Castle in the Sky.
That
I know
one's
it's
good.
unconventional, but I really like it. It's also like 3.5 hours long.
Yeah.
Whoops, my DualShock 4 died. Bummer.
Again.
Again, yeah. Well, it's on a timer to shut itself off every half
that's
hour.
Anyways.
Yeah, you want to talk about Onward again?
Yeah, I would not be upset about a sequel.
Oh, me either.
And I don't even think the sequel has to follow the same story. It'd be cool if it followed the same family.
Mm.
But, like, it doesn't have to be, like, part 2, get dad back again. It could be, like, I don't know,
Mom's
just
gone
moving on
missing
with
with
life.
her manicore girlfriend.
Damn.
I wouldn't even
Ooh,
be.
You just set up the first... Yo, that had the first gay relationship. What if this one, the part 2, had the first,
Love triangle.
Yeah. That'd
No,
be
can
interesting.
it just focus on the lesbian cop and her partner?
Wow. It starts off with them, then the camera just kind of like
Pans.
it just fades out of the house
Yeah,
over onto the
it's over onto
street.
them.
And, yeah.
And then you only see like Ian and Barley are going on an adventure, but it's in the background, and you don't
Yeah.
like the camera doesn't care
Or you know
about
what?
them.
It's probably gonna be this. Their staff gets stolen
yeah.
by
yeah.
someone. And they have to-
They're Splinter.
yeah.
Oh, did he have it at the end?
Yeah, it was at the school with him.
Oh,
He was
that's
doing a
right.
class
That's right.
project.
Yeah.
Here would be my thing. If we were actually playing a D&D campaign and somebody was like, "Oh, I have the Splinter of my staff." I feel like you dock that staff half the original staff stats.
Oh, yeah.
You know
as
what
a
I mean?
DM?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Cuz
I
like
would-
he was
well,
like
wanna know what I would-
Splinter, biggest magical attack I've used yet.
Do you want to know what I would probably do if someone was like, if I was a DM and someone was casting spells and they had to use a staff and then they lost their staff, but they were like, "Wait, I've got this splinter," and I was like, "Well, you don't not have the splinter," and they were like, "I make it bigger and now I have my staff again." I would let them use it, but I would make them roll a 50-50 each time they cast something to see if it
Wow.
worked or not. That's what I would do.
I like that.
I just remembered I wanted to talk about something in this movie that was kind of
Sure.
confusing and confused me the whole time and was never brought up again. I don't know why they brought the dad with them. I don't know why they brought the dad with them.
Oh.
Because I thought
Oh.
the idea was, oh, the crystal broke. Oh, we'll just cast it again. Let this dad fade away, and then when we find a second crystal, we'll just do it
No.
again.
No,
and then
once
and then so I heard that, or I thought I heard that, and then I'm watching the whole other movie. I was like, this time limit is pointless because you could just do it again. The fighting is pointless because, like, the arguments you're getting into is pointless because there's no time limit because you could just. It sounds like when you find this crystal, you could just do it again.
No, so
No.
they made a point reading the spell to say once you start this is the one shot. It only happens once, you only get to do it once. So the whole time he was just legs, they could have actually been interacting with him as a full person had they not screwed up halfway through.
Right.
So that was
So
their
they're-
one and done. That was their one shot. They had to do it. They brought him with them so they didn't waste any time bringing the crystal back.
Right.
So when he said, "You'll just cast the spell again," he meant finish it. Like
Yeah,
to
finish
finish
it.
the
Finish the
okay,
spell.
all right, that makes a lot more sense because I was most of that movie I was just sitting there like, you could just do it. You told me you could just do it a second time.
No. They meant we could finish it,
Yeah,
but we only have 24 hours to finish it.
you understand how I
Yeah.
misinterpreted that?
Yeah, no, I get that. But it's the last few minutes of the movie, I'm just sitting there like, they ended up with 30 seconds. They wasted like 23 hours, 59 and a half minutes getting that second crystal.
Well, granted, they were distracted by a dragon.
No,
a
they
rampaging
had plenty of reason,
manticore.
but like, and then it took like forever.
Yeah.
They did the spell again, and it was like the first time it was But this time it's
Right.
going to be very slow.
Also, the whole scene where she's like, I forgot to tell about the curse. If she had told him about the curse and then it was going to turn into a dragon, how differently would that last scene of
No,
that?
I know.
Barley would have definitely been like, oh, like it's a big, giant last boss kind of phase. We have to keep going it for Dad. And then he would have just dragged Ian along for the ride
Yeah.
amid like lots of protests from him.
I guess they could have been a little more prepared, but like
Mentally, maybe.
Yeah.
But, like, it seems like you weren't going to kill that dragon without the sword. So even if she had told him about the curse, I feel like she would have been like, oh, now I have to go get the sword.
Or she
Or
sends
she's
them to
like,
get
"You
the
go
sword,
get the
and then they
sword."
don't see their dad at all because they had, let me remind you, 30 seconds to spare in this whole trip.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, she didn't even want to give them the map at first.
She didn't give them the map.
Yeah, but
They
then
used a
Right.
menu.
Yeah.
I mean, the map got burned up.
No.
Yeah.
I know. But I don't think at any point did she have intent to give them the map. I think they just heard enough information, took the menu, and prayed
I love
that they
that
could get there.
these characters clearly have fantasy-inspired names. Their names are Ian, Dor, and Bradley.
Yeah.
And the girl who
Barley.
drew the... What happened?
Barley,
What did I say?
Bradley.
Oh, I knew it wasn't that. Barley. Ian, Dor, and Barley. The girl who drew the map for them, her just had the name Kayla.
Kayla, I
Which is just
saw-
like a normal human name.
I just realized there isn't any humans in this movie.
No.
Nope, just elves.
There's a human at the beginning. There's a human wizard at the beginning.
No, that was an elf.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's a little... There's humans in the world of the fiction of D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is interesting. I guess it would be a little... No, it
Odd.
wouldn't... It wouldn't be, though. If there was like, a human family or a human kid. I don't know. That wouldn't be weird. Maybe it would be weird if it was, like, a Pixar-ass
I was just going to say
human kid
animated.
with, like...
It might be weird.
With, like, real-ass hair and
Yeah.
all that shit.
Or maybe like instead of the elves and like the trolls and all that hiding out in the mountains, it's the humans in this universe who are hiding out in the mountains.
No, they wouldn't make that mistake again. Have either of you seen The Good Dinosaur?
no.
No.
It's terrible.
Oh.
That movie's
Oh.
terrible. The twist, don't watch it. I'm going to spoil it right now. I haven't seen it either. I just looked up a thing on it. The twist in that movie is that there's like, he's like a caveman boy and he's got like a friend dinosaur and they're like being hunted by these like four like people who are on all four. They're like these beasts. You don't really see them too well. And it turns out that they're humans. And it's like, whoa, they were and he's one of them. The movie's maybe the worst Pixar film.
I have to watch that one just to say like I've seen every single Pixar film.
I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't on Disney Plus because it's so bad. I've never seen Brave. I couldn't stop thinking about that this whole...
We've seen Brave.
It's good.
It
That
is
that
good.
one's good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I like
I don't know. I just skipped that one. I don't know why. I think it was like... I think Brave came out and I was like, I'm good. I got Iron Man now. Because I was in high school. and-
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I've seen every other Pixar film.
Wow.
I
No,
haven't
just how
seen-
full circle you went. Just the timeline of Disney and the timeline of what you just said. 2008, I have Iron Man now. And then fast forward 12 years and Disney has Iron Man now. And you're like,
you're right.
and you're like,
I
I
didn't
guess
realize-
it's time to watch Brave.
I didn't know what you were getting at. Yeah, that's great.
The Good Dinosaurs on Disney Plus.
Okay, good.
Disney
I
said,
just
hold my
realized-
beer. We'll have him soon enough.
I haven't seen Cars 2 or Cars 3.
I haven't seen Cars.
Yeah.
Oh,
2.
I haven't seen Incredibles 2 either.
Oh, I haven't either.
I have. Am I the... Oh, wow, I'm the only one in this room who's seen Incredibles 2. I would have bet
Do
money.
you like it? I've heard
would
bad
be the
things
case.
about it.
I watched it.
Okay.
That barely answers the question.
I am gonna leave it kind of vague because maybe we'll do it.
Maybe
one
we'll
day.
watch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen Cars 2. I haven't seen Cars 3. I haven't seen Toy Story 4. I
I
haven't
thought-
seen Incredibles 2 yet. I haven't seen The Good Dinosaur. I think that's it.
You started going off on the Cars, and I thought you were talking about the Incredibles, and I was like, "Are you telling me there's an Incredibles 3?
Oh yeah.
I just haven't seen it." You know what I want?
Yeah. This time, Jack, instead of being 1.5, he's 1 3/4. What
Yeah,
happened?
no kidding. You know what I want really bad? That's never gonna happen.
What?
What?
Iron Giant 2.
Yeah, that's not gonna
literally
happen.
never going to happen.
Yeah.
That's Bluth, right? That's Don Bluth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That ain't happening.
Never.
The best you'll get is the we only showed in theaters director cut with 2 extra scenes.
Right.
Yeah.
That I think I've already described to you, and they were good scenes, but they didn't change the scope of cinema like I thought they would. Yeah, I don't know. Pixar is good usually. I feel like Cars 3 and Good Dinosaur are missable.
Right.
They definitely aren't as bulletproof as they were in the 90s, early
Oh.
2000s.
No,
You know what,
Neither is Disney.
No.
There was another Pixar movie that's extremely forgettable. Planes.
Oh, yeah.
Was that an official? Was that not
That's an official
Planes Fire and Rescue or whatever it's
no.
called?
Planes Fire and Rescue was a direct to video.
But Planes wasn't.
Planes wasn't. It was an actual let's go to
Oh.
the theaters film.
And that's the one that is Cars.
It's Cars but with wings.
Good.
Disney isn't either. Disney also doesn't have to be because they put out 30 movies a year
Right.
in
Right.
their various.
Yeah. Not saying Frozen 2 flopped, but if Frozen 2 flops, it's okay. We still have Endgame.
Yeah.
Right.
No, exactly. Oh, one of our 5 blockbusters didn't work
Yeah.
out that well. Well, good thing we have these 30 TV shows.
What
You
Fro-
mean people didn't like live action Dumbo? Well,
Here's live action Aladdin.
that movie sucked.
Fro-
too. I
Frozen
didn't like
2
that.
didn't-
They still watched it though, didn't they?
Frozen-
I did.
Still got your money, didn't they?
Do you want to know what's weird about Aladdin live action? It's an okay film. I didn't love it. I've seen it 4 times.
Really?
I can't stop watching it. I'm so fascinated by how awful it is.
Wow.
And that's my. I'm getting mad, but I'm getting mad at me. That's my. This is my fault.
Do you want me to buy it on DVD so you can stop giving Disney your money
What are you talking about?
to watch the bad movie
It's
that
on
they're
Disney
just making a
Plus.
bunch of money? Oh
It's
yeah,
on Disney Plus.
yeah. And
Also-
I guess you already paid for
Also,
that.
I think Frozen 2 is the first example of of Disney not getting nominated for a best animated feature in the Oscars.
Oh, really?
I think so. Well, there was 2001 where Shrek got nominated, but then and then of course Beauty and the Beast got nominated for best film in 1991, I believe. But
yeah,
I
I think that's the only. We looked it up, Chris. That's Beauty and the Beast original is the only animated movie to win an Oscar, right?
Oh, I don't
back
remember.
then I think, or
I
it
think
was
now,
nominated.
too.
No, Spirited Away.
Spirited Away won an Oscar.
No, Spirited Away won best animated feature
Oh,
in the
okay.
Oscars.
Oh, you and I are talking about different categories. I was
Oh.
talking about best film.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
You were talking about. That's my fault. You were talking about best animated feature.
Yeah, I think.
Got it.
No, I don't think it won. I don't think it won. Or maybe it did. I could
Did
be
it not?
wrong.
You keep talking about what you were talking. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, but I think all Frozen 2 got nominated for was best original song, which was Into the Unknown. Yeah, which is Idina Menzel sings that, and I love Idina Menzel.
Idina Menzel sings it, but Panic at the Disco wrote it, right?
No, it was the original. They covered it, but it was the original songwriters for Frozen who are
It's always different. There's always the movie version and the pop version, and it's always different who wrote it.
And then Weezer did the cover for Lost in the Woods.
Except
that
for
movie.
Phil Collins and Elton John.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But Elton John has 2 separate versions of Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
right.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not. There should just be a list of all the best picture winners and nominees. I
There we
see.
go.
I got it. What year did everyone's favorite Beauty and the Beast come out? We think
56.
56?
91.
90,
Oh, Beauty and the Beast. I'm thinking Cinderella.
91.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, 91 was animated. It lost to Silence of the Lambs.
Okay.
What 2
Ve-
very,
very
different
different
movies.
What
That was
what?
my bad. I was thinking Cinderella. When did Cinderella come out?
56
Oh,
or
I don't
55.
know. Cinderella Oscars. No, just Google Cinderella. When did Cinderella come out? Oh no.
It's going to say the 2016 version.
Wait, what? Was there a remake?
Yeah.
1950.
Oh,
okay.
I was 6 years off.
2015?
Yeah. Oh, that one is.
There's a live action Cinderella movie?
That one's probably the best live
It was
action I've
directed
seen.
by Kenneth Branagh and it
It's-
stars
have-
Richard Madden
have
from
you-
Game of Thrones.
Have you guys not seen this one?
No.
I didn't know about it.
Oh my god, we have to watch that one next. It's probably it's one of my favorite live action movies from Disney.
It stars Lily James, Richard Madden, Kate Blanchett, and Helena Bonham
It's
Carter.
so good.
How have I never heard of
I
this
don't know how
film?
you haven't heard of it.
I didn't know. I'm sitting here waiting. I'm like, yep, Disney's remaking all the things in
It's-
live action.
it's
I'll never
gonna
see Mulan.
It's gonna be It's gonna be on Disney Plus apparently September 4th.
September 4th? That's tomorrow. What the fuck? We're doing it. I'm doing
It's so good. I love it.
it.
I think
I
that's
wanted-
going to be
I
a
think- I
Thunder
think-
and Monsoon episode of Cinematic Relief.
Oh, no,
you
you're,
wouldn't
you're
mind
watching it
the
too.
fucking Rob. What's his name? Rob Stark.
Rob Zombie.
Yeah, Rob
Rob
Stark.
Stark is in it.
He dies.
No, he doesn't.
He dies in Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, I know that.
That's what Chris meant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'll do it for us.
Just hard stop.
Wow.
That's what you. I thought you just did that.
What did I do?
I thought you were trying to end the show.
I didn't
you
say
not?
a word.
Oh, I thought I heard you say like, well, that'll do it. Oh,
No, I
maybe I'm
said
wrong.
that'll be a Thunder and Monsoon.
Oh, how did I
Cinematic
interpret
relief.
that as two separate sentences?
honestly
that
don't
I
end
know.
the
heard both of
podcast
them?
if you want.
No, I mean we've gone long enough. We should
Sure.
end it, but that was weird.
See
I
you
was
later. I'm Lightning.
Like, I thought you were trying to end it. I was like, he's right. It has been going on for a long time, and then I ended. You're like, don't end it.
All right. In short, in summary, Onward is very good, and you guys should watch it.
Yeah, solid 2 out of 5. 2 out of 4. I'm
2 out of
sorry.
2
I
out of
tried to
4.
make a joke.
Wow.
My brain wouldn't let me do 4.
Eurogamer does out
That's
of 40.
still 50% though. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, no, I wanted to make it bad. He would have given this a bad review. It's not a bad movie, but he would have thought it was.
He
No,
No,
he would have.
He would have.
He would have.
he would have found a lot of issues with it. I bet.
The gay main character
Yeah.
The main character. Yeah.
The
who
lesbian
he'd
cop.
call. God, see, here's the thing. I have like 30 things I can think of that he would say about some of these characters. I'm not going to say it, though, because he shouldn't have.
Do you want to know what's funny? Do you want to know where my mind went? Famously, as we all know, when he reviewed the first Spider-Man movie, he called
Yep.
Peter
Yep.
Parker the R word, which I
Yep.
will not repeat, because he's socially inept, quote unquote.
Oh.
And I feel like here's where my head was at. I was like, I feel like he would describe this character like that as
Oh, yeah.
well.
Right.
And then it went further. I was like, this character is Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
we go. Hey.
This character is played by Spider-Man.
He would have used the F word and he would have used the R
Oh,
word.
that's so bad.
Yeah, he probably.
Which I think he's already used both of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 He's not a great. I mean, he's dead. He wasn't a great person. It sounds like. It sounds like maybe say what you will about his film reviews. It sounds like he might have been a pretty deplorable. We've been canceling dead people lately. Like Thomas Edison's totally canceled. Can we cancel Roger? Can you and I start a cancel Roger Ebert campaign?
I'm down. Let's
All right,
do it.
let's do
Can
it.
we just cancel like it's every week we cancel one random dead person.
Oh, my God. J.K. Rowling. And you say she's not dead
she's
yet.
not dead.
Wow.
Oh no!
Oh.
By the time this podcast airs,
Oh, just stop.
If she dies within the next week, we had nothing to do with it.
Oh, God.
I'll delete the episode. I swear this episode won't go up. I swear to God. We just had a fun conversation. That's what happened. What's cool about when a podcast fails and you don't upload it is you just had a fun conversation between friends.
About a murder.
about- I'm not gonna. Yeah. No, I mean you're right. Thank you for listening. Onward was really good. I was really good, and so was Monsoon and
Wow,
Lightning.
I got last billing
All right.
on this podcast is what I got.
And but that being said, well, why am I've done so many outros. I
We'll
don't know
see
why
you
I'm
next
doing
time.
So poorly.
And
Until next time, no, shut up. I'm doing it. Until next time, I've been Thunder.
I'm Lightning.
I'm Monsoon.
Stay safe, stay clean, and listen to the next one.